In the last session, we discussed about what is a moving coil galvanometer, what is its principle and how it is working. And also we understand what is the sensitivity, that is the current sensitivity of the galvanometer and voltage sensitivity of the galvanometer. In today's session, we are going to study about how can a galvanometer is converted into ammeter and converted into voltmeter. We already know that. Here, ammeter means which can measure the current in the networks. Voltmeter which can measure the voltage in the networks. To measure ammeter current and voltages, we are going to use the galvanometer. By taking certain connections, we are going to get a galvanometer as a ammeter and a galvanometer as a voltmeter. See how a galvanometer is converted into ammeter. Galvanometer to ammeter conversion. So this is simple and important one. Galvanometer can convert it into ammeter. See here, a small resistance is connected parallel to the galvanometer. It can act as an ammeter. Okay, here how a galvanometer is converted into ammeter. See here, a small resistance is connected parallel to the galvanometer. It can act as an ammeter. Here, the small resistance is connected parallel means that resistance can be called as shunt resistance. Here, a small resistance is shunted to the galvanometer. Then the galvanometer can act as an ammeter. See here how it acts as ammeter. We know that this is the representation of the galvanometer, and through the galvanometer current can be flowing. This is called full scale deflection of the galvanometer. Now we need to measure a current of I amperes. We want to measure this current I amperes. To measure this current, we are connecting a small resistance in parallel, that is called shunt resistance. We are connecting a small resistance in parallel to the galvanometer. We know that Kirchhoff's current rule, the total current is I entered at this junction. It is divided as IC, and here it is I minus IG. Okay? Now this is the conversion of galvanometer to ammeter. Now we have to calculate how much resistance is shunted to the galvanometer to convert a galvanometer into ammeter. So for that, see here capital G represent resistance of the galvanometer. RSH is the small resistance which we connected in parallel to the galvanometer. Here current through the galvanometer is IC and current through the small resistance is I minus IC. These two are connected in parallel to each other. Whenever two elements are connected in parallel, their voltage is same. So from that, what we can write, the voltage across galvanometer is equal to voltage across this shunt resistance. So here from diagram, what we can write, voltage across galvanometer is equal to voltage across this shunt. Now from this diagram we can write it as these two are in parallel, so voltage across galvanometer and voltage across shunt resistance is same. So we are going to write it as the voltage across galvanometer is Ig into G. This G is nothing but resistance of galvanometer, we assume, is equal to I minus Ig into RSH. Here we are going to calculate what is the value of the small resistance which we connected parallel to the galvanometer, that is called as a shunt resistance. That shunt resistor is equal to RSH is equal to, what is the value? Full scale deflection of the galvanometer divided by I minus Ig into the resistance of the galvanometer. So this is the formula for the shunt resistance, or a small resistance which is connected to the galvanometer. Here we have to know about some terms, that is Ig. Ig is called full scale deflection. Remember, Ig is called full scale deflection, and I is called range of ammeter. I is called range of ammeter. Here G, capital G is the resistance of galvanometer, and here we have to calculate RSH. It is called shunt resistance. Okay, so here the shunt resistance is, which is the small value, it is very small resistance. Remember this, a small resistance is shunted to the or parallelly connected to the galvanometer, then the galvanometer is converted into ammeter. Here the shunt resistance is equal to full scale deflection of galvanometer by range of ammeter minus full scale deflection of galvanometer into resistance of the galvanometer. Here what is the range? Range is nothing but, for example, they given 0 to 10 amperes. Convert a given the full scale deflection of galvanometer is 1 milliampere, but convert that galvanometer into 0 to 10 amperes range of ammeter. So that is called range. This is the range and it is the full scale deflection. So based on that range and full scale deflection, we are going to find how much resistance is connected in parallel to the galvanometer. So here, what is the procedure to convert a galvanometer into ammeter? A small resistance is connected parallel to the galvanometer, then it acts as an ammeter. Here, how to calculate that parallel resistance? Here, galvanometer and parallel resistance both are in parallel. Whenever two elements are in parallel, the voltage across two elements is same. So from the voltage across galvanometer is Ig into capital G equal to voltage across the shunt resistance is I minus Ig into RSH. So from that, the resistance which we connect parallel to the galvanometer is Ig by I minus Ig into G. Now see how a galvanometer is converted into voltmeter. In the previous, for conversion of the ammeter, we connect a small resistance in parallel. But to convert a galvanometer into voltmeter, a high resistance, remember these points, small resistance is connected in parallel to the galvanometer, it acts as ammeter. A high resistance connected in series to the galvanometer, then it can act as a voltmeter. Remember, in conversion of ammeter, small resistance connected in parallel to the galvanometer. In conversion of voltmeter, high resistance is connected in series to the galvanometer. Okay. Now see, here it is the galvanometer. The full scale deflection of galvanometer is Ig, and to convert this galvanometer into a voltmeter, we connect a high resistance. High resistance is connected means, here it is called R suffix SE. R SE represents series resistance. In the ammeter we represent with RSH, that is the shunt resistance. And here both are connected in series means what is the current flowing through the galvanometer? The same current is flowing through this series element. So the current flowing through this combination is nothing but Ig. This is called full scale deflection. Here both are in series, same current is flowing. Now we are going to calculate how much is resistance is connected in series to the galvanometer when it is converted into voltmeter. So for that, this value we have to calculate. Now the voltage across galvanometer can be taken as V, which we are going to measure. It is the range of the voltage. We want to convert the galvanometer into 10 volts range of voltmeter. So this is the range of the voltmeter. Now we know that, therefore the voltage V is equal to voltage across resistance plus voltage across galvanometer according to Kirchhoff's voltage law. So that is total voltage across voltmeter is equal to voltage across the series resistance plus voltage across the galvanometer. So this is voltage across series resistance, it is voltage across galvanometer. These two are connected in series, so sum of these two voltages is equal to total voltage. So we are going to find that voltage by using this voltmeter. So here we are going to calculate what is the resistance which is connected in series. In previous we also calculate what is the resistance which is connected in parallel. Similarly here also we are going to connect what is the resistance which is connected in series to convert a galvanometer into voltmeter, that is the RSE. The RSE is nothing but Ig into series resistance is equal to, we are going to take it as, we are going to take RSE. For taking RSE, here which one is common? Ig is common. By taking Ig is common, RSE plus G. Now from this we are going to write RSE plus G is equal to range of voltmeter by full scale deflection of the galvanometer. So from that, the resistance which is connected in series to the galvanometer is equal to V by Ig minus G. Here RSE is the series resistance which is connected to the galvanometer in series. V is the range of voltmeter which we have to convert. Ig is the full scale deflection of the galvanometer, and capital G is the resistance of the galvanometer. So like this we are going to convert a galvanometer into a ammeter and a galvanometer into voltmeter. You remember, if they are asking one more question, how to convert a galvanometer into ammeter, you have to write the answer. A small resistor is connected in parallel to the galvanometer, then it acts as a ammeter. That resistance can be called as a shunt resistance. Similarly, how to convert a voltmeter? A high resistance is connected in series with the galvanometer, then that is converted into voltmeter, where the resistance can be called as a series resistance. And also remember the formulas. Here RSH, here previous we derived that is Ig by I minus Ig into G. This is the shunt resistance which is connected to the galvanometer to convert ammeter. This is the series resistance which is connected in series to the galvanometer to convert into voltmeter. In this important point is, you have to remember, small resistor is connected to galvanometer in parallel to convert into ammeter. High resistance is connected in series to the galvanometer, then it is converted into voltmeter. Remember those 2 points, very important. See a problem, how to convert a galvanometer into voltmeter and ammeter. This is important. In this year also they given a problem on this concept. They given the range of the full scale deflection and resistance of the galvanometer, and they are going to ask how to convert a galvanometer, means how much resistance is connected to convert a galvanometer into voltmeter and galvanometer into ammeter. Okay? So see, this is important model problem. So what is the data they given? A galvanometer of resistance, they given capital G, is 80 ohms, requires a current of 1 milliamperes, full scale deflection. That means they given Ig. The galvanometer is having the full scale deflection 1 milliampere, that is 1 into 10 power minus 3. So first one is, how do you convert it into a voltmeter of range 0 to 10 volts. Here the given voltmeter range is given 0 to 10 volts. So the first problem is conversion from galvanometer to voltmeter. I already told you how to convert the galvanometer into voltmeter. A high resistance is connected in series to the galvanometer, then it can act as the voltmeter. So means we are going to calculate that high resistance. So here that high resistance is RSA. RSA is equal to V by Ig minus G. Here V is the range of the voltmeter. What is the range of voltmeter? 10 volts. 10 divided by, what is the full scale deflection of the galvanometer? 1 into 10 power minus 3 minus, what is the galvanometer resistance? They given 80 ohms. That is 10 power minus 3 taken to the numerator. This is 10 power plus 3 into 10. This is 10 power 4 minus 80. How to write 10 power 4? 10 power 4 is nothing but 10,000. 10,000 minus 80. Subtract this one. 9,920 ohms. So to convert a galvanometer into voltmeter, how much resistance is connected? 9,920 ohms. So here you are going to write this sentence, that is the RSE 9,920 ohms connected in series to the galvanometer. The resistance 9,920 ohms is connected in series to the galvanometer. Now this galvanometer can act as the voltmeter. So simple conversion, and you can easily solve these type of problems. The series resistance is taken the conversion of galvanometer to voltmeter, that is range of voltmeter by full scale deflection of galvanometer minus resistance of the galvanometer. Everything is given. So from that we calculated the resistance which is connected in series to the galvanometer is 9,920 ohms. Then the galvanometer is converted into voltmeter. Next one is we are going to convert ammeter of range 0 to 5 amperes. Here galvanometer to ammeter conversion, we are connecting a small resistance in parallel, that is called shunt resistance. RSH is equal to formula Ig by I minus Ig into G. Okay, what is Ig? Ig is 1 milli, 1 into 10 power minus 3 divided by, what is the full scale, means what is the range of the ammeter? The range of ammeter is the given 5 amperes. 5 minus, what is Ig value? Ig is nothing but 1 into 10 power minus 3 into, what is the galvanometer? Galvanometer resistance is 80. So that is equal to 1 into 80. 80 into 10 power minus 3 divided by 5 minus 0.001. So this is very small value. It is also almost 5, because 5 minus 0.001, that is 4.999. 4.99 is nothing but 5. So this is 16 into 10 power minus 3 ohms. This is very less resistance. A small resistance is connected, that is 16 into 10 power minus 3 ohms is connected in parallel to the galvanometer. Then it acts as the ammeter. Okay, na? So in the previous galvanometer to voltmeter, we get the resistance value 9,920, that is very high resistance connected in series. Here a small resistance 16 milliohms is connected in parallel to the galvanometer, then it acts as the ammeter. Now see another problem. A galvanometer resistance 0.8 ohms means the given G is equal to 0.8 ohms. Can measure a current up to 1 ampere. So this galvanometer full scale deflection is only 1 ampere. Now, the first question is, what must be the shunt resistance required to measure the current up to 5 amperes? So, see here, how much shunt resistance is connected to measure the galvanometer is converted into ammeter and it will measure up to 5 amperes. What is the formula for the shunt resistance? Is nothing but Ig divided by I minus Ig into G. Okay, now here Ig, that is nothing but 1 divided by I minus Ig is 5 minus 1, because the range of the ammeter is given 5 amperes into 0.8. Simple question. 1 by 5 minus 1 is 4. 0.8 by 4 is nothing but 0.2 ohms. The resistance which is connected in series to the galvanometer to measure the current up to 5 amperes is 0.2 ohms. It is connected in parallel to that galvanometer. Next, the second question is, to measure the voltage up to 5 volts range, how much resistance is connected in series? Here the formula is RSE is equal to V by full scale deflection of galvanometer minus resistance of the galvanometer. Here how much range of voltage? 5 divided by galvanometer current is 1 ampere minus 0.8. See here, that is 5 minus 0.8 is 4.2 ohms. High resistance connected in series, it converted into voltmeter. Low resistance connected into parallel, it converted into ammeter. So these are the important problems on conversion of galvanometer into ammeter and voltmeter. In the next session, we solve some more problems in this chapter on solenoids, toroids and force between parallel current carrying conductors. Thank you.